Good morning, good morning, good morning out there in Bartonella world. Today we are going to discuss the legs. Yes, the legs. But before I go on, I'm going to discuss something else that we have because that is why I have gum in my mouth. I'm not doing it to be rude, but let's face it, it's 7 in the morning and a lot of us tend to have very dry mouths, and that is my case. We've got the Sahara Desert going on in there, so we have a piece of gum in there to work the salivary glands so we can talk to you. So I'm sorry if that offends anybody, but I need to be able to talk without sounding like I am peeling sandpaper off the roof of my mouth. So now on with the topic of the legs. All right, last night I went to bed like I typically do. I'm laying in bed. I wake up around, I don't know, 12:30, somewhere around there, I guess. I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't see really, but it was 12 something. Doesn't matter. And my body did not feel right from the middle of my back down to the tips of my toes. So I laid in bed for an hour, just kind of like tossing and turning and trying to get comfortable, and I could not get comfortable. And we're not talking about running leg syndrome. We're talking about I felt like I had the flu from the middle of my back to the tips of my toes. But the upper half felt just fine. So now I have blankets over my upper half of my body, and I have more than half of my body, the whole bottom half, exposed to the air. What was going on was it was almost like a real hardcore neuropathy or something. I'm not quite sure. Typically, my legs feel extra sensitive and almost numb sometimes. So we know that that's the neurological stuff that we get from Lyme. But this was like feeling fluish when you have the flu and you ache from the inside out and you do not want anything touching your skin. You go to bed, you cover up, and you don't move because everything hurts to move. So we had that going on. But I also had sciatic pain on both sides going on at the same time last night. So that was not fun. But it was like I could not get comfortable. I did not want blankets or sheets on my legs. They felt like they weighed a ton. I always joke around. I say that I feel what my best friend feels. And yesterday, my best friend's legs were feeling heavy. But at any rate, yeah, I don't know what I did differently. I thought back to yesterday as to what could be causing this almost like pins and needles, but not effect. So I had a vitamin D pill yesterday, and I don't react well with vitamin D like a lot of us don't. We may be depleted and deficient of it, but when we take a pill, if we take, more than maybe one a week or whatever, we start getting a lot of heaviness and aches and pains and stuff in our joints, and especially our legs. So I thought, well, maybe could that possibly be the problem? I don't know. I really don't know, but I'd be curious to know if any of you guys experienced this. Now, I got up and I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, luckily the bed is semi-near the door because my muscles were still working in my legs even though they felt weak, but I was still able to spring myself because I was in so much pain from the doorway onto the bed, and then I just hoisted myself with my upper half to get up on the bed more comfortably. And I'm still not feeling 100% today. I don't believe I've done any kind of strenuous exercise whatsoever. It's not like the feeling that we get with a Herx where we just, have 200-pound leg, 200-pound leg, 100-pound arm, and another 100-pound arm. It wasn't like that. This was like, I felt like I had the flu from the middle of my back to the tips of my toes. So I did an ibuprofen, and then I was able to, another hour passed. By the time it kicked in, I was able to get back to sleep, and I slept soundly. About when the alarm went off, which it wasn't my friend this morning, I got up, and even though I'm still feeling like my skin is extremely sensitive, I've got on very thin pants that hang, like something you would wear on a yacht, flowing and stuff like that, because I can't have anything really tight on my legs. Now that's another thing too that could be causing this. like a nerve reaction to the pants that I had on yesterday. I had on a pair of stretch pants that were not the most comfortable, and it kind of irritated my skin. So that is another contributing factor that maybe that could be part of it. Who knows? I don't know, but those sweatpants are going in the garbage. Or stretch pants. So anyway, guys, I hope everybody's doing well, and if it is the holiday season when you're watching this, I hope that you guys are enjoying the holiday. I hope you are not under too much stress. And I will close this video here. Feel free to go below, leave comments, and let me know if you guys experienced this crap with your legs, because it's not fun. All right, take care. Bye-bye.